I told my sister I don't care about her rejection-sensitive dysphoria and I'm having my wedding the way I want it. I just got engaged to my girlfriend Sarah last month and we're both super excited. We've been together for 2 years and we finally feel ready to get married. Here's the thing though, we don't want some huge expensive wedding. We both come from massive families and the thought of planning this giant event with hundreds of people sounds like actual torture. Our plan is simple. Go to City Hall, sign the papers, and then take our parents and siblings out to a nice dinner afterward. That's it. No fancy venue, no wedding party, no reception with a DJ and dancing. My older sister Kate got married 3 years ago and I was lucky enough to be stationed overseas with the Air Force at the time. I watched her wedding on a live stream, and even through my phone screen I could tell it was stressful. She had like 300 guests, a full bridal party, and the whole thing cost more than a car. Everyone in our family kept calling me for weeks afterward, talking about the drama with the flowers and the seating chart and all this other stuff. I remember thinking there's no way I'm ever doing that. So when Sarah and I told everyone we were just doing City Hall, I expected some pushback about not having a big celebration. What I didn't expect was Kate completely losing it because she wanted to be Sarah's maid of honor. We're not even having a maid of honor. We're not having bridesmaids or groomsmen or any of that. It's literally just us, our parents, our siblings, and 2 of my friends who set us up. But Kate got it in her head that she deserved some special role as sister of the groom, which isn't even a thing. I've been to like 20 weddings in my life and I've never once seen a special sister of the groom role. When I told her this, she started crying and said I was rejecting her. Here's where it gets complicated. Kate has ADHD and something called rejection-sensitive dysphoria. Basically, it means she takes any kind of rejection super personally, even when nobody's actually rejecting her. My parents have been sending her to therapy for this since high school, but she still freaks out anytime she thinks someone doesn't want her around. Growing up, everything always had to revolve around Kate's feelings. If she felt left out of something, we all had to stop and make sure she knew she was included. If she felt like someone didn't like her, the whole family had to reassure her for hours. It got really old really fast. So when Kate started crying about the wedding, my parents immediately jumped in. They called me saying I should reconsider and maybe let Kate be involved somehow. My brother-in-law texted me this long message about how important it is to accommodate Kate's condition. Even my aunts and uncles started messaging me about giving Kate a special role. They all kept saying stuff like, you know how she is and it would mean so much to her, and just this one time can't you make an exception? But this is my wedding, mine and Sarah's. Why does everything have to be about Kate and her feelings? I finally snapped last week when my mom called me for the 3rd time that day about it. I told her and everyone else that I don't care if Kate feels rejected. This wedding is about me and Sarah, not about making sure Kate gets to be the center of attention like she always is. I said I was done talking about it and they needed to drop it immediately. My parents were shocked. They said I was being cruel and insensitive to Kate's mental health. Kate called me sobbing, saying I was the worst brother ever and that I clearly don't love her. My whole family is acting like I just committed some horrible crime. But here's what nobody's talking about. When Kate had her massive wedding 3 years ago, she got everything she wanted. She had 12 bridesmaids, she had a flower girl and a ring bearer. She had this special mother-son dance with our mom. Everything was about her and what she wanted. Nobody asked her to make room for me or give me some special role. Nobody expected her to plan her wedding around my feelings. Now I want one simple day that's actually about me and Sarah, and somehow I'm the bad guy for not letting Kate take over. The wedding is in 6 weeks, and half my family is still not speaking to me. But I don't care anymore. I'm done letting Kate's feelings control everything I do.